is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bottom, the official ball of you.
Well, and a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from the Walt Price Fitness Center on the campus of Everett Community College. NWAC women's basketball is on the air. Mike Tatko along with Wes Tucker. Half of the Sweet 16 in the books. We begin the second half, the right side of the bracket, if you will, with the Lane Titans and the defending NWAC champs, the Walla Walla Warriors.
Boy, and I tell you, if the first half is any indication, we're in for some more electrifying basketball. A lot of close games, and we have half of our Elite 8 spots already set up. And we get to watch Walla Walla duke it out here with Lane. It's going to be a great game as well. We got a chance to talk to a few players, interviews, last contest. Both of them seem pretty excited about the matchup.
Well, they met last year in the quarterfinals. Walla Walla eliminated Lane and then went on to win the championship over Umpqua. They also met earlier this year, December 8th, and Lane was victorious, 66-60. You know, you talk to the kids on both teams and you ask them, do they really focus on that game when you watch film? Do you watch that game? And both of them said, no, we really watch more recent film because teams are so much different than they were back in December 3 months ago, and so it'll be interesting to see just how much different it is tonight with Lane and Walla Walla.
Well, especially a game back in December, there's a lot of time for improvement there and a lot of time for hearsay when it comes to the other team as well, so eventually that game footage becomes nullified, and you just got to play the game in front of you.
Well, you mentioned that half of our Elite Eight is set. Centralia defeated Olympic in the first game today, 58-39. It was Big Bend running Mount Hood out of the gym, 89-53. Grace Harbor Whatcom played a really good game. It ended up 76-65. Grace Harbor, a much closer game than that, but congratulations to Grace Harbor, their first ever win at the NWAC tournament. And then Umpqua held off North Idaho 68-62 in what was really a back-and-forth game. Umpqua led by 10 at half, and it was back and forth. In fact, North Idaho took the lead momentarily in the fourth quarter, but Umpqua won it by 6.
Boy, I was giddy down there at the NWAC table. You see down, that was a great game. I was biting my nails. I have no more nails on my right hand. That's just how intense that last game was with North Idaho. I thought they had it in them, but just at the last minute, no sir.
Well, and the Lane Titans getting a championship trophy from their league. And again, we talked about Walla Walla and Lane. Skagit Valley and Lower Columbia is the next game, to be followed by Highline and Peninsula, and then Clackamas and Wenatchee Valley. So 4 in the books and 4 yet to be played. The Walla Walla Warriors will line up like this. The starters will be Holly Galiner, is a freshman from Meridian, Idaho, Coal Valley High School. Jessica Cheney is a freshman from White Swan, Washington, and White Swan High School. Mackenzie Gunter, a sophomore from Marsh Valley High School. McCammon, Idaho, is her hometown. Kate Renfro is a sophomore from Horseshoe Bend, Idaho, Horseshoe Bend High School. And Kaylee Dietrich Denton, a sophomore from Moxie, Washington, East Valley High School. The Lane Titans will line up like this. Kalina Rojas, a 5'11 freshman from Dayton, Oregon, and Dayton High School. Kylie Gelsdorf is a 5'9 guard from Oregon City, Oregon, and Oregon City High School. She's a freshman. Also, Megan Briggs, a sophomore, 5'10 from Redding, California, Enterprise High School. Megan Still, a 5'9 sophomore from Hillsboro, Oregon, Century High School. And finally, Megan Fossen, a 5'10 freshman from Medford, Oregon, North Medford High School. Lane was on a huge run, Wes, until Monday. They had to do a makeup game with Umpqua. That decided the championship, and Umpqua won it at the very end. And so Lane had a 7-game winning streak broken, and so they are on a 1-game losing streak, but so is Walla Walla. They lost in their season finale to Big Bend, although the seedings had pretty much been taken care of. So both of these teams coming in with a loss, but again, as we talked about all weekend, men's, women's, it's a new season.
Oh, absolutely. And again, unlike most NWAC tournaments, this is a single elimination bracket. So the season starts over, but the season can end just as quickly as it starts for each team. But they go in fresh of mind, fresh and ready to go. And I think we're going to be in for an electrifying 40 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, both longtime coaches. They know each other well. Lane Titan, Greg Sheely in his 19th season, and they have won 5 championships, have the Lane Titans. Bobby Hazeltine in her 20th season at Walla Walla, they have won 3 championships, so they know the drill. It's just a matter of getting your kids ready to go, and a good crowd from both Lane and Walla Walla on hand as we get set for our 4 o'clock game from high above the court here at the Walt Price Fitness Center. What a beautiful facility it is. We're right on the running or the walking track, which obviously is blocked off, which is good for us.
Oh, yeah.
Because at this time of the year, you don't want people running around up here. But a beautiful facility, great, plenty of seating, plenty of parking, and it's just really a good place to have it.
Oh, yeah, especially you get here early enough. I was the only car in the parking lot for a while, but just a fantastic facility. And again, a big thank you to Everett Community College, and big thank you again to Garrett Studer, athletic director out here. They put on a fantastic show the last few years, and looking forward to a few more years of it, I understand.
Well, should be a good time. I believe it's a 3-year deal that they've signed with Everett, so hopefully we'll be back here. The Warriors of Walla Walla will be in their black uniforms. They'll go from right to left as you look at it here. Lane will be the home team, and they will be in their white uniforms trimmed in blue. And we are set to go here with Sweet 16 action from Everett. It's up in the air, and the basketball belongs to Walla Walla and Kate Renfro and Gunter. Again, Lane with a 66-60 win over Walla Walla earlier this year. The Warriors, however, eliminated Lane last year on this very court. Lane in a 2-1-2 zone defense. Renfro looking to go inside, and that one was thrown away. It's going to be a held ball, and the basketball will go to Lane as Holly Galiner and one of the Titans battle for the basketball there. That's Megan Briggs, and Lane will have their first opportunity. Here come the Titans. Kylie Gilsdorf will bring it across. Walla Walla will go man to start things off. And driving inside and putting it up, no good that time, was Briggs. And it's knocked out of bounds by Megan. After the miss, it'll be Walla Walla basketball.
A couple of quick possessions right out of the gate here, and a couple unforced errors as well, trying to get up to the net. We'll see who can come away with the first tallies of this contest.
Gunter with the basketball. Now the Titans have gone man as well, so both teams opening a man. We've seen a lot of zone in this tournament so far this year, and this weekend anyway, but they're in man now. Cheney ahead to Gunter now, right wing, dribbles into the key, going to try to go to the basket with the left hand, rolls it up, no good. Galiner battling, it's loose. That's going to be another held ball, and this time the possession belongs to Walla Walla. It'll be underneath the basket for the Warriors. And a new shot clock.
So aggressive defense there. You got to love it coming out of the gate, firing on all cylinders. We're in for a heck of a ride here.
It could be a good one, and we'll see how it plays out as Dietrich Denton receives the inbounds pass. And Renfro going to fire. Good. Kate Renfro, a three to start things off for Walla Walla. Kate Renfro, unfortunately for her and the Warriors, injured last year, was here, but had to watch with crutches as she was with a knee injury. She was on the bench and probably the biggest cheerleader for Walla Walla last year during their title run, and now she's here and able to contribute already. Galiner trying to contribute. She missed the shot, and the rebound comes down to the Titans. Galiner tied up down there with one of the Titans, and now Lane has the basketball, down 3-0.
Well, first minute and a half, it's just a 3-0 score, only one scoring play thus far.
And that was off of Walla Walla. Coach Hazeltine is looking for some help from one of the other officials. She thought it went off of one of the Lane players, but they say off of Walla Walla. First substituting in the game, and that's Emma Jones for the Titans. She will come in, and sitting down will be Briggs. Lobbing pass inside on the inbounds play, and they try a backdoor pass, and nobody is there, and it'll go back to Walla Walla. Good idea, but the cutter just didn't cut all the way. Warriors will bring it in against no pressure right now. They lead 3-0. We've played almost 2 minutes. Gunter, the sophomore from Marsh Valley High School in southern Idaho near Pocatello, will lob to Galiner backdoor. Holly going to go up with a reverse lane. It will not go. It's tipped out, and the Titans come away with it. Good offensive set for Walla Walla, but the ball did not go into the basket, and now it's still driving baseline. She got fouled on the way. I don't think it'll be a shooting foul. I think it's on the floor, and let's see who it's on. 25 or 23.
It's going to be on Renfro.
Kate Renfro's first team foul. North Idaho experienced a little bit of foul trouble in their basketball game. They were still able to come away with a lead, at least in the fourth quarter, before Umpqua came back and ended up winning the basketball game. Rojas inside, can't get it to go, and Galiner yanks it down for the Warriors.
Boy, oh boy, just some bad luck on the side of Lane there. They're putting it up enough, but unfortunately, the basketball god's not on their side up the rim.
At least not yet, as Briggs is going to come right back in, so it was a quick word from Coach Shealy to Megan Briggs, and she'll be back in as Gunter goes to try to draw contact, can't, and the shot is no good, and we'll go back the other way for the Titans. Still looking for their first basket as we've played nearly 3 minutes. And it's a 3-0 Walla Walla lead.
Well, again, all the games so far have been great indicators that we're going to have a lot of low-scoring affairs and a lot of affairs that will go down to the wire.
Gelsdorf stepping through, and she gets called for traveling first. We have had some low-scoring games, as you said, as Briggs will come back in. 68. Umpqua, not a team that's used to scoring 68.
No, not
and
at all.
they did it in a winning fashion. And then, obviously, Centralia won, Wes, with 58. So you're exactly right.
Oh, yeah. I know. I don't need you to tell me that.
Just affirmation, my friend.
Oh, I gotcha.
Cheney will get tied up out front, gets it off to Gunter. We've played 3 minutes, and Walla Walla has the only basket by Kate Renfro. 3-0. Cheney in the key now. Going to drive and turn around. Can't get the shot off. Dietrich Denton back to Cheney. Jessica for three. No good, and Gunter runs it down in the deep corner. New shot clock for the Warriors. As Cheney going to drive and kick it back to Mackenzie. She'll fire a three. Good. Mackenzie Gunter. And Walla Walla has a 6-0 lead early.
And only the 2 field goals made between the two teams. Boy, you can't imagine there's ever been a time in the NWAC tournament where a team goes into the first quarter with no points.
And there is the remedy for that for the Titans as Emma Jones gets inside. A nice spin move and up and in, 6-2.
Maybe it's because I started talking about it.
Right. Cheney going to fire a three. That's good. 3 different Warriors with 3-point goals and a 9-2 early lead for Walla Walla. Back the other way, it's Fossen guarded by Cheney. And it's off to Jones. Jones goes past Dietrich Denton, lays it up and in. They get a good boost from Emma Jones off the bench right off the bat. Emma Jones with some big baskets. It's 9-4 for the Titans. Jones from Camas, Washington. She's a Camas paper maker. That's the mascot of the Camas Club. And pass inside. Galiner had to go off her hands. Out of bounds. And now in for the Warriors will be Mallory Wilwand, who will come into the game for the Warriors. Wilwand is from Declo, Idaho. And here come the Lane Titans down 9-4. Gelsdorf lobbing it inside to Briggs. Had it knocked away, but good job by Megan to get it back. And inside it goes to Rojas, up and in. Kalina Rojas scores it. It's 9-6.
Impressive fight there from the freshman out of Dayton, Oregon. Fighting her way through two Walla Walla defenders to get to the net.
They have some nice moves to the basket. Emma Jones has done a couple of those as well. Gunter had it poked away, got it back, leaves it off for Galiner. 3 seconds in the key. Holly in there way too far. And so it's back to the Titans with 5:05 to go. Midway point of this first period. 9-6 Walla Walla leading Lane. Titans can tie the game with a 3. Free throw line instead of the jumper, driving to the lane. Again, another move to the basket by Rojas and another basket. They have 8 points, Wes, and all 8 of them are in the key. 9-8, Walla Walla, 4:46 to play. First period, Renfro to Wilwand. And back to Cheney. All of the Warriors' baskets are 3-pointers. All of the Titans' baskets are in the key. Cheney for another 3. That was no good. And the rebound is loose, and it'll be Lane basketball. And I think Galiner's going to get hit with a foul in the backcourt. And that'll be her first and the second Walla Walla team foul. And there's a timeout on the court. 4:29 to play in the first. It's the Warriors 9, the Titans 8.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
When I first graduated high school, all I wanted to do was go to a 4-year because if you went to a community college, it was, like you said, not very competitive. But now being at a community college for 2 years, that makes you grow up as a player way more than you would think just going straight to a 4-year. You have a lot of the community members that come out to your games that you know of, and so here I think is where kids really develop their skills and then they can go on to a 4-year. My name is Devaney. I play basketball at Centralia College and I go boldly.
Well, midway through the first, West Tucker 9-8 Walla Walla, about what we expected.
Yeah, just about a close game. Barn burner in the offense, I like to say. 9-8, a 1-point differential, and it hasn't disappointed thus far.
And the Titans with a chance to take the lead for the first time if they can get something going here. Gelsdorf to the basket. That is the 5th basket, which really could be considered a lay-in because Lane has gotten everything right at the rim. 10-9.
Went roaring back from down 6-0. Got to credit the tenacity of this Titans offense.
And errant pass by Sailor Leafkey, who was into the game, a new player for Walla Walla, and another basket at the paint by Kalina Rojas. She has 6 early points, and the Titans down 6 at one point are now up 3. Warriors need to solve that defensively. Here's Gunter going to go all the way to the basket, kick it out to, ends up in the hands of Leafkey. Her 3 is good. 4 3-point baskets by 4 different Warriors, and we're tied at 12. Leafkey, Cheney, Gunter, Renfro, they each have a 3, and it's 12-12, and a traveling violation on Briggs. It goes back to the Warriors. And now Lane will see Steele come back, and also Maya India Thomas, and now Lexi Robertson for Walla Walla. So both coaches getting a lot of people in to the game here in the first 6.5 minutes. Walla Walla in a tie game, and they have the basketball. Gunter and Leafke way out front. Titans have been in a man the entire game as Walla Walla trying to get the lead back that they held early, 6-0. Cheney top of the circle, thought about going by, but great defense by Lane. Into Robertson, gonna spin and put it up, it's blocked. Blocked shot by Still. And the Titans want to run, and it's India Thomas from the deep corner, no good, but all alone for the rebound. Off the hands of Steele, out of bounds, and Steele wanted a foul. She thought she was grabbed, and the ball went out of bounds, and Coach Sheely down below thought she was grabbed as well. They did not see it, and the ball, they say, went off of Steele, and it's Walla Walla's basketball.
First three-point attempt, 2 from Lane. To no avail, but good to see some variety.
Yeah, they've really owned the paint, but like you said, if they could open it up from the outside by making some threes, then look out, because tough to beat there. Leafke, another three for the Warriors. That's too hard. And the rebound yanked down by Wilwand, and Walla Walla gets a new clock. 2.5 to go, first period, 12-12. Robertson in the key, puts it up, got fouled. Lexi Robertson will shoot free throws for Walla Walla. Robertson has really come on late in the year, 5'11", a freshman from Imbler, Oregon.
Robertson shooting 50% on the year when it comes to free throws. Only 6 attempts, though.
She got that one to go. The foul on Lane was called on Megan Fossen, her first, and the first foul on Lane. Megan Briggs is back in. Fossen will sit down. Walla Walla with a 13-12 lead at the 2:29 mark of the first period. And Robertson got them both, and the Warriors lead by 2, 14-12. Gelsdorf, Rojas again. They have no answer for Kalina Rojas. She has 8, and it's 14-14.
Just some weapons can't be stopped, and right now Rojas on a roll.
And if you're going to do that every time, why take a 3? If you can assure yourself of a 2, why take a 3? Robertson backing in, up and in, off the glass. Lexi Robertson has 4 first quarter points for the Warriors, and with 2 minutes left, it's 16-14, Walla Walla. Rojas finally missed one, and Robertson yanks it down, and it goes ahead to Gunter. And Gunter to the rim and lays it up and in. 5 for McKenzie. And it's 18-14 Walla Walla. 1:35 to play. A step through, and will it be on the floor? Will it be a shooting foul? It looks like it's a shooting foul, Wes. And down on the court and having a hard time getting up is Gunter. And they call it on McKenzie. Her first, the third Warrior foul. And they're talking it over. I don't know if they charged it to the wrong person or apparently they've got it sorted out. It's on Mackenzie Gunter. It's her first. And free throws for Kylie Gelsdorf. And that one's in and out.
Well, I bet they're just happy that Gunter is still okay. She was down on the court for a while, and that's
Yeah.
a huge gun for the Warriors.
Well, she is going to come out more than likely for the remainder of the quarter if they can keep her out for that long. She's going to sit down, make sure she's okay. Gelsdorf gets the second one, and it's 18-15 with 1:30 to play here in the first period. Leafke now takes over the point to Cheney. Back to Saylor. Leafke on the left side, and now Renfro. They work it around the zone. Cheney going to try a 3. No good. Back iron, got her own rebound. Jessica will drive through, and now they'll set it back up. Nearly stolen by Emma Jones. Good job by Emma to tip it out of bounds, but Walla Walla retains possession. 1:14 to play. Leafke on the inbounds. Will lob it into Robertson, who will back in, but she traveled first, Wes, and so it goes back to the Titans, who are down 3, 18-15.
And those unforced errors going to be the bane of both teams' existence if the score stays this close.
Megan Fossen back in, and getting a break is Megan Briggs. Greg Sheely goes fairly deep. He's used 8 kids already, but so have the Warriors as they'll try to get Kaylee Dietrich-Denton back at the next opportunity. And stepping through and laying it up and in is Gelsdorf. She has 5. It's 18-17. Final minute of the first period. It's been a good one. Liefke dribbling out front. Cheney now on the left wing, and Jessica kicks it out. Sailor Liefke from the right baseline, in and out, no good, and the Titans have the rebound. Shot clock is off, so they can play for one if they want to, and Cheney rides her all the way down the court and commits a foul. It's the first on Jessica, and the 4th foul on Walla Walla, so not shooting yet. And now Dietrich Denton will come back in. Robertson will sit down, and back in for the Titans is Maya India Thomas, and Fossen gets a break. And Gunter is going to come back in before the period, so she apparently is okay, and Renfro will sit down. 24 seconds remain.
A slow, methodical approach. Playing down to the last 8. Good strategy here, just trying to take the lead.
Let's see if Gelsdorf goes all the way. Step through in the key, needs to do something. The shot from the wing is good!
Oh my goodness.
At the buzzer by Rojas, who ends the period with 10 points, and the Titans lead 19-18. We're done with 1. We're back to Everett right after this.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
Well, 19-18, the Lane Titans lead the Walla Walla Community College Warriors after one period. We want to take a moment and say hello to Walla Walla Community College President Derek Brandes. Hopefully he is watching from home. Dr. Brandes fighting some health issues that are much, much bigger than any basketball game, and so we're thinking of you, Derek, and hope that you're doing well there back in Walla Walla. Second period, 19-18. It's Lane finally with the lead and the ball, Wes.
I mean, it took 10 whole minutes, but the first lead of the game for the Titans, it doesn't disappoint right at the buzzer of the first quarter.
Yeah, Kalina Rojas with the big basket, and she was unable to convert on that one, and it goes back to the Warriors of Walla Walla. Jessica Cheney going to go by her defender, and there's Liefke going to fire a 3. No good, back iron, and it goes back to the Titans. Lane in the white from left to right as we all watch it here from Everett. And a 3, that one wouldn't go, that time for Maya India Thomas, and it's back to Walla Walla and Gunter. It's probably the first time we've seen 3 straight misses in this game. There really have not been a lot of empty possessions. Liefke all the way to the basket, tried to create some space, but it was short and blocked, and now the Titans have it back. Cross-court pass, Emma Jones. And now India Thomas, left corner to Still. Briggs spinning, steps up off the glass, would not go. A little bit too hard, and Galiner yanks it down. Both these teams want to run. Here's Gunter. McKenzie, a step through move, good. McKenzie, Gunter got it. She has 7, and the Warriors have the lead back, 20-19. A minute and a half in to this second period. And a 3 for the lead, good. Emma Jones. 7 for Emma Jones off the bench, and the Titans lead by 2.
Well, you're going to need another scorebook just to keep track of lead changes in this contest.
Back and forth it goes. Gunter going to try to tie it, and she does. Mackenzie Gunter with the short jump shot, and it's 22 apiece. Megan Still inside to Rojas. Boy, she's had a lot of success inside. She has 10. And an offensive foul going to be called on Maya India Thomas as Sailor Leafke hits the deck. First foul on the Titans in this period. They only have 2 in the game. Very cleanly played game, Wes. The Warriors only had 4 fouls in the first period, 1 on 4 different people, so nothing to be concerned about for either.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Yeah, because of this new rule, we put you in the bonus right off the bat, and that was a situation where we had a team shooting almost the entire period.
Oh, yeah.
Gunter's shot is no good at the other end. Jones again. And Emma Jones has 10 off the bench for Greg Sheely, and the Titans lead by 3. 25-22, back come the Warriors. Leafke behind the back dribble, driving, gonna put it up off the glass. She got fouled. Sailor Leafke will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. There have only been 4 free throws. And the foul is on Briggs, her second team foul on the Titans. 7:23 to play in the half. Leafke gets it to go. The Warriors climb a little bit closer, and Megan Still is back. Briggs gets a seat. And Leafke hit them both. And it's 25-24 with 7:20 to go. Spin move up and in by Gelsdorf. She has 7.
Well, a lot of people would elect to go to the open shooter on the left side, but Gelsdorf just taking command here.
They have 27 points, and I bet 21 of them are inside the paint. They do have 2 3-pointers. And Goliner from the free throw line extended drops that one in for her first basket, and it's 27-26. And that time Rojas did not cut to the basket, and so it's an errant pass. It comes back to Walla Walla. Cheney in a battle with one of her Titan counterparts, and the Titans take it away. So Jessica lost that basketball to Lane. Good job by the Lane Titans. 6.5 to play in the half. Fossen and Gelsdorf. Deep 3 by Fossen, no good, and the rebound by Goliner, and she hands it off to Gunter. Walla Walla can take the lead back. McKenzie to the hoop and hits the deck hard. Shot hit the bottom of the backboard as she was a little bit too far underneath, and the Titans want to run and want to shoot a 3, and they're still, it's no good, and back to the Warriors and Goliner. And she'll hand it off to Gunter, and she'll jog it up this time. Sailor Leafke for 3, left side, that's not good, and the rebound comes down to Lane. So a couple of misfires by both teams from way out. And Fossen going to try it again. That one is no good, and the rebound comes down to the Warriors. It's Leafke.
And just when you thought Lane's three-point game was heating up with 2 in a row, they dropped 3 just like that.
Well, Emma Jones is the only player who has a couple for the Titans. Gunter and Leafke going to try again, and that's good. Sailor Leafke has 8 points in the game, and Walla Walla has the lead back 29-27. So back and forth we go in this Sweet 16 matchup between powers from the south and the east. And there, once again, for the easy basket is Gelsdorf. She and Rojas are making a living in the key. Rojas has 10, Gelsdorf has 9. Midway point of the period. And this time, Leafke leaves it off for Goliner, and she missed the easy one. And it goes back the other way to the Titans. Tie game.
Can't count out the contribution by Jones, though, either. 10 points of her own.
All right, off the bench, too. Not even a starter for Coach Sheely, and she's had quite an impact here. Finally, the Warriors get a steal, or is it a travel? What do we have? Well, we have a timeout taken by the Warriors, and they think they're going to turn this into a media timeout. They will. So 4:27 until the halftime, and we're tied.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
We're knotted with 4:27 remaining in the half. Walla Walla with the basketball after that timeout right in front of their bench. And it will be Mackenzie Gunter to bring it in. Cheney going to drive, going to pull up, rolls it off, no good. It was in and out and back in and came back out. Lane with a chance to take the lead. Back and forth we go. And there is Gelsdorf to the basket, and it counts. Kylie Gelsdorf has 11 points, and she'll get a chance for a three-point play as we check the Warrior foul. And if that's on Gunter, that's her second, so she'll have to be careful over the final 4 minutes. And the free throw is good, so a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And Lane leads 32-29. Renfro to Leafkey. Saylor back to Gunter, gonna lay it up and in, and she got fouled, so back the other way. Mackenzie Gunter. 11 points for Gunter. We'll check the Lane foul. And that's on Maya India Thomas. It's her second and the third Lane foul, and Mackenzie Gunter can tie the game if she can hit the free throw, and she does. And the whistle blows, and back for the Titans is Megan Fossen in a 32-32 tie. On a pace to score a lot more points than they did last time these teams played, 66-60, but we're about at that pace now, and we still have 4 minutes left before half. Jones into the deep corner to Still. They lob it in, and all alone and laying it up and in is Jones. They had a mismatch there, and Greg Shealy certainly did a good job of making that mismatch, taking advantage of it. Gunter in the key. It's partially blocked, and McKenzie tried to save it back in, and she could not. So Emma Jones with 12 points now. And back it goes to the Titans. Briggs pull-up jumper. That's not good. It's loose. Fossen has it. Renfro has it. Jump ball. Possession. Walla Walla. 34-32. 3:04 to go. And Lane will get Galena Rojas. She's been quiet this quarter so far, Wes, but she had 10 in the first period. And Galena will come back in, and Cheney will sit down.
I mean, and Volcanoes can only lay dormant for so long before the plate shifts. So let's see if Rojas coming back is a spark plug.
Here come the Warriors, 34-32. They trail, 3-minute mark. Wilwan to Leafkey, goes past her defender, and she got fouled. Saylor Leafkey, I think that's going to be on Gelsdorf. Let's wait and see. It is. It's her first and the fourth Lane foul. So Leafkey will have a pair. And the first one's up and good. Saylor Leafkey has 9 in the game.
Leafke, pretty reliable shooter. 73.3% conversion rate on the free throws this year.
She gets both of those, and we're tied again at 34. 2:50 to go before the half. There's Rojas, and Steele thought about a deep three, and instead it's going to be Gelsdorf for the three. It's loose. It's still loose, and Fossen comes away with it. New clock for the Titans. And driving baseline is Megan Steele out front. There's Rojas. Good. Inside the arc, but she got it to go. She has 12. 36-34. Titans, 2:22 to play. Renfro driving and kicking, and it's Leafke thinking about the three, but couldn't catch and shoot, so they'll continue to run the offense. 2:10 to play. Renfro fires from the top of the circle, no good, and the rebound comes down to the Titans. The lead and the ball for Lane with 2 minutes to go. Fossen, and now Gelsdorf. Nearly knocked away by Leafke, and it is. Sailor Leafke comes away with it for Walla Walla with 1:48 to go before half. Titans led by 1 at the quarter. And Gunter with a shot block, got her own rebound and could not come away with it. And then Gunter nearly committed her 3rd foul. Instead, she just knocked it out of bounds. She has to be very careful. A couple of good looks for Walla Walla that time, but could not get it to go. And back it comes to Lane. Titans going to take some time here. 1:27 until the half. Pass inside it goes to Emma Jones. That time the shot was maybe partially deflected, and that time it's blocked by Galiner. And here comes Leafke running it up the left side. Sailor going to go to the basket. It's no good, too hard. Rebound, Galiner. Good. Holly Galiner has 4. And Walla Walla has tied the game with 1 minute to play in the half. Underneath it goes to Emma Jones, and she gets fouled by Wilwand. And Emma Jones will shoot a pair of free throws for the Titans.
Well, just over 60 seconds left, Mike, and we're looking at going into the half potentially tied.
Well, the Titans will have a chance to take the lead here, and it's good. She used all of that one, did Jones, and she got it to go, and she has 13. 37-36. Now back is Briggs. Got a couple of Lower Columbia friends with us to talk to. Second one is up and good. 38-36 in favor of the Titans as we invite our friends from Lower Columbia to have a seat. Final minute here of the half. And the Titans have a 38-36 lead, as tying up the game is Sailor Leafke. Shasta Lofgren. And sitting next to me is Emily Packham. Am I correct? Yes. All right. Well, nice of you gals to join us as we conclude our first half play here. And both of you were in the tournament last year. This is a repeat tournament for you guys. I see you're both sophomores, or not necessarily the case?
No, we're actually both transfer sophomores.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Well, you're from Income, Idaho. Emily and Shasta from Chehalis, Washington. Talk about your experience at Lower Columbia. We'll start with you.
I love it here. I wish I would have come here last year. I also wish it was a 4-year, so I didn't have to leave right away, but I've enjoyed my experience here.
And how about you, Shasta?
I definitely have loved it. It's a great experience at Lower Columbia, and we have a great team, and we have a great bond, and yeah.
Well, you're with a first-year coach, Lucas Myers, who has led you to a 20-9 record, 12-2 in the division. Talk about the competition. We'll start with you, Shasta, in the Western Division, and what it took to get here and to place as high as you did.
We started off a little weak, and we lost some games right off the bat, but we ended up coming back the second part of league and ended up playing pretty well, and yeah, got us ready for this tournament.
Well, Emily, you're going to play a Skagit Valley team that you played on December 7th and won 68-63. Probably lots have changed since then. What has the preparation for that been like?
Well, we've been getting after it in practice for the past 2 weeks. We've worked on everything, defense, offense, all of it. We're pretty we're well prepared, I think, for this game, and Lucas has done a great job preparing us for this.
All right, well, we wish you ladies the best later on tonight against Skagit Valley and throughout the whole tournament. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
All right, Shasta Lofgren and Emily Packham, our guests today from Lower Columbia. Thanks, ladies. It's halftime. It's 38-38. And so the Warriors and the Titans are tied, and we will take a timeout, and we'll be back with more from Everett Community College right after this break.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bada, the official ball of you.
Moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it, right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world. Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya!
Well, we welcome you back to halftime here at Everett. It's 38-38, Lane Walla Walla. I'm joined by Katie Skipworth and Samantha Cox. Katie, you're with near me first, so we'll start with you. You're a returner for the Cardinals, and so obviously you play here in the regular season too because they're in your league, but it's a beautiful facility for those of us who don't get to come here very often.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Just want to put that up a little bit closer.
There we go.
There we can see you now. I got to tell you, this team coached by Steve Epperson, who's been coaching for a million years, has done a great job at Skagit Valley, but you were on the cusp of not getting in. I mean, you needed to come through some big wins at the end. So what happened?
Well, we talked about it, and we actually, our last game, Bellevue, we needed to win that game to get in, so we were up by a little bit, and then it kept going back and forth. So, I mean, we've just been working really hard at practice and making sure, like, we're doing whatever we can to get into the tournament. So,
talk about your experience here as a freshman, Samantha, and what's the great things about Skagit Valley?
I just love Skagit. I mean, it's close to home for me, and I love my coaches, Steve and Deb, and all my just teammates. It's been a really fun year, and just it's been an experience, college basketball.
Have you been here all day watching, or did you just roll into town? Or I'm curious to ask you about your perception of what's been happening so far today, or have you even been following it, just mainly been focused on your own game?
My parents have been here all day, so they've been sending me updates, but we just got here, so yeah.
Well, Samantha, we'll turn it to you for the final comment. This is a Lower Columbia team that you're going to face that is the top seed out of the West, so obviously they're obviously a pretty good squad. Talk about what the keys are tonight.
I think just playing together as a team and make sure that we just play hard, I guess, and just stay focused.
And everything else will take care of itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Katie and Samantha, we want to thank you for taking the time to come up here. We're ready for the second half, and best wishes tonight against Lower Columbia.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Katie's skip. From the Everett Community College Walt Price Fitness Center. Well, it's everything that we thought it might be, Wes. 38-38. We have nothing decided yet through half of this game.
No, nothing at all, and that's the fantastic part about it.
So the Titans now going from right to left as you watch it here. And along with us, we're high above the court behind the benches. Glad that you are with us. And right off the bat, the Titans go back to what got them to where they are in the first half as Kylie Gelsdorf now has 14 points. Only 3 Lane Titans scored in the first half. Rojas and Gelsdorf with 12 each, and Emma Jones with 14.
Well, if you got muscles, flex them, I guess. These 3 have been putting on a clinic.
Renfro and Gunter, Cheney, also Dietrich Denton and Galena, the 5 on the court for Walla Walla. Lane leads 40-38. Renfro going to drive and spin, try to get through. Shot clock at 4. Dietrich Denton going to have to do something. Goes to the basket, puts it up, and got it to roll in. Kaylee Dietrich Denton, her first 2. The Warriors were led in scoring by the 12 points of Sailor Leafkey and Mackenzie Gunter. Galena at 4, Cheney 3, Robertson 4, and Renfro 3. And now Dietrich Denton adds 2. The game is tied, and the Warriors get it back, and Cheney going to try to give the Warriors the lead, and she does. Jessica Cheney has 5, and back and forth we go. 42-40 Walla Walla. Driving. Gelsdorf spinning. That one finally wouldn't go, and Cheney, or rather Gunter and Gelsdorf go down hard. Who's it going to be on?
A little unclear if I were a gambling man. Yes, it's going to be on Gunter.
It is on Gunter, and that is her 3rd. Right off the bat, 1 minute and 13 seconds into the game, Gunter has committed her 3rd foul. Lane going to get it now with 8:47 to play. Trailing by 2, 8:47 in the 3rd. And they're waiting for Gelsdorf to tie her shoe. Now we're ready. Kylie has it. And an illegal screen on, is that Rojas? Let's wait. It is. It's on Rojas. It's her first, and the first foul on the Lane Titans here in the 3rd period. So the Warriors with the basketball and the lead early in the 2nd half. Cheney around the screen, give and go to Dietrich Denton, and it's off of Kaylee out of bounds. They tried, I said give and go, I meant screen and roll. They screened, and she tried to roll off it, and the pass inside was off her fingers out of bounds, and so it goes now back to the Lane Titans. Rojas guarded by Gunter, backing her down, and now it's, rather that was Gelsdorf, now Rojas, and now out front to steal. Inside it goes. Shot from the outside, a rare one, but a good one by Briggs. First 2 for Briggs. And we're tied again at 42.
So 4 players with points now for the Titans, so starting to share a ball a little more.
Warriors on offense, Galena, and now Cheney gets a screen. And Dietrich Denton way out front, bounce pass into Holly Galena, drives to the basket, puts it up off the glass and in. Holly Galena has 6 for Walla Walla. And it's back to a 44-42 lead. Again, these teams met earlier, Lane won. They met in the quarterfinal round last year, and Walla Walla won. And a basket on a rebound by Rojas, and the foul, and the basket counts. 14 for Galena. Galena the foul, her 2nd, and the 2nd team foul. Check this out as the shot just rolled in. Galena the contact. Great job by our STSBN crew. Here's the free throw to give Lane the lead, and it is good. Rojas knocks it down, 45-44. 7:30 to play. 3rd period. Galena way out front. Gunter around the screen, couldn't find her, now back Dietrich Denton. Nearly threw it away. Cheney able to save it. Shot clock at 5. Going to have to do something with it in a hurry. Galena all the way to the basket, laid it up and in. 8 for Galena, 46-45, Walla Walla. Tipped away, they're going to call Dietrich Denton from behind. That's going to be the first on Kaylee, and the 3rd foul on Walla Walla here in the first 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And coming back for Lane will be Emma Jones. Well, Emma Jones had a great first half, Wes, 14 points, and there she is off the bench again.
And one of the few guns right out of the gate for the Titans. See if they can get her incorporated a little more. Has been an unstoppable force in the paint.
So is Rojas, and she goes all the way past Galiner and lays it up and in. 17 for Kalina Rojas, and it's back to a Lane 1-point lead. 47-46. Gunter. Shot clock approaches 10 as the Warriors battle this man-to-man defense for the Titans. McKenzie gonna drive, gonna have to hurry. Shot clock at 5. She steps it into Dietrich Denton. A left-handed shot up and in. 4 for Dietrich Denton. Back and forth we go, 48-47. And a foul, I think, on Dietrich Denton in the key. And that is Dietrich Denton's second, but more importantly, Wes, it's already the 4th foul on the Warriors in the first 4 minutes of this.
Yeah, been relatively clean up until this point, and right out of the gate, first 4 minutes, first 4 fouls for the Warriors.
Lane has 1 so far. Rojas, a spin-through move, and again up off the glass and in. 19 for Kalina Rojas. 49-48 Lane. Back and forth we go. It was tied at 38 at half, and we've gone back and forth this entire quarter. In the key is Dietrich Denton, and she throws it away. She was in the key. She needed to get out, or she needed to get the ball out, and she threw it over the head of Gunter. And Sailor Leafkey is back, and Dietrich Denton will sit down. 49-48. Lane with the lead, 5.5 to play in the third.
Only player really in foul trouble right now is Gunther.
Mackenzie Gunter does have 3. That time Rojas couldn't get it to go. Good defense by Galiner. She yanked down the rebound, and Leafkey at the other end missed the jumper. So an empty possession for both teams, and now back the other way come the Titans, and it's Still driving it all the way to the basket and laying it in. First 2 for Still. So the Megans, Still and Briggs did not score in the first half. They both have a bucket here, and Lane leads by 3.
When it looks like Leafkey's ankles just gave in from the finesse moving up to the glass, that last possession.
Gunter to Renfro. Shot clock at 10 as the Warriors use a pass and screen offense. McKenzie trying to do something. Shot clock at 5, into the key. Tried to pass it to Galiner. Got it to her in the foul. And Holly Galiner got the basket. She has 6 this period, 10 for the game. And the Lane foul is on Rojas. It's her second team, and a timeout on the court. It's 51-50, Lane Titans. Well, 4:40 to play here in this third quarter. Lane leading 51-50. The Warriors with a chance to tie it, as Holly Galiner will have a chance to complete a 3-point play. We were tied at 38 at half, and the biggest lead in the second half was the 3-point lead Lane enjoyed a moment ago, but Galiner a chance to erase that. That foul right before the break was on Rojas. It was her second. Here's Galiner, first time at the line tonight. And it's good, and we're tied again. 51 apiece. Rojas. Boy, she's tough inside. She got another one. 21 for Kalina Rojas. Oh, that was Gelsdorf. My bad. 14 for, well, we'll check the scoreboard and get 18 for Gelsdorf. Thank you, Wes.
No problem. It's what I'm here for.
Well, it's number 3 and number 4, and so Cheney at the other end bounces that one off the glass, no good, and the Titans have a 2-point lead in the ball with 4 minutes to play. Finally, someone else other than Rojas and Gelsdorf inside. It was blocked, though. And back the other way we go. 53-51 Lane. Gunter into the key. Nobody picks her up, so she jumps it up from 8 and rolls it home. Mackenzie Gunter has 14. And it's tied at 53. And a deep shot on the other side. And once again, Emma Jones. 17. Back the other way. And it's Cheney inside, going to try to muscle it up. That wouldn't go, and the Titans have it back with a 3-point lead.
Well, in a game where the threes have been seldom, it's refreshing to see one made there here in quarter 3.
And the Titans get another opportunity to score in tight. And it was Briggs. And a timeout by Walla Walla, 3:04 to play, and it is a full timeout here. Lane has extended its lead to 5. We're back to Everett right after this. Big edge here for the Lane Titans. I mean, 5 points isn't really a big edge, but it is in a game like this where it's been back and forth all night.
Well, especially when the biggest lead in the second half has been 3 points up until now. This 58-53 margin. Lane, I guess you can't say comfortable, but I guess a little less stressed than Walla Walla at this point.
Well, if you're Walla Walla, you need to get back into it here with the basket. Can't have any more empty possessions. 2:53 to play in the third quarter. Gunter going to drive baseline all the way underneath. Left-handed shot, no good. Tried to switch from the left to the right to the left and go up, but it would not go, and it goes back the other way to the Titans. Emma Jones has been very good for Lane, and that one's a little bit too hard, and Goliner comes away with it for Walla Walla. 2.5 minutes to play in the period. Gunter pulls up from 10, rolled off, no good. The Warriors have gone cold here as of late, and in a game like this, you cannot afford any empty possessions. The Titans are just too good offensively, and a travel, as it was Gelsdorf who took too many steps, and so it goes back the other way.
It looks like she actually did a little side shuffle there as well.
Greg Sheely wanted a block, but they called a travel instead. 2:11 to go. Titans have scored 20 points this quarter, the Warriors 15. It was 38 all at half. Leafkey back into the game, and she takes it to the basket and good. First 2 for Leafkey in this period, and it's back to a 3-point game, 58-55. Up off the glass that time by Jones. No good, but she got her own rebound. Thinking about a 3 was Gelsdorf. Instead, she pulls it back out. Same shot clock, though, Wes, because it didn't hit the rim. Gelsdorf driving, backing in, still backing in. Jones going to fire a 3 to beat the buzzer. She does, but it's no good, and Renfro lost it. And it's back the other way, and laying it up and missing it. This time is Still. So the Titans let a golden opportunity go that time. They had a couple of looks and a steal and another look, and they couldn't get it to go. 1:10 to play in the period.
We'll see if that 2 comes back to haunt him, and odds are in a game like this it will.
58-55. Leafke going to pull up for 3 this time and bank it, and it's no good. She nearly banked it in for the tie. Back the other way. Here come the Titans. Gelsdorf running, kicks it out. 3 on the way. Still no good. Rebound, tipped. And Gunter has it for the Warriors. It's 1-on-3. McKenzie will have to hold it up as guarding her out there is Megan Still. And Gunter still trying to find someone. Instead, she takes it herself. It's no good. It's a battle foul on Wilwan. Wilwan commits her second, and that's shooting fouls for the Titans. This is a Lane team that is 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Check that. 5 for 6 from the free throw line tonight by my unofficial count. 39 seconds left. Emma Jones has 2 for 2 tonight. 58-55. Final 39 seconds. And the free throw is short. And for the Titans, it'll be Briggs and Fossen. And for the Warriors, it'll be Cheney. 39 seconds remain in the third period. 58-55 Lane. The winner will play the winner of Lower Columbia and Skagit Valley. That's our next game. 59-55 Lane. Leafke trying to go through traffic, got it taken away by Emma Jones, and Leafke's slow to get up. Jones kicks it out. Titans can get a big lead here. Are they going to play for 1? 17 seconds left. It looks like they will. Gelsdorf will hold the basketball. Final 10 seconds. Titans lead by 4. Gelsdorf going to drive, going to get into the key. Her shot is blocked, but no, that's a foul. And she'll shoot 2. So Gelsdorf, who is 2 for 3 from the free throw line, will shoot 2, and that's 3 on Galiner. So 3 on Galiner, 3 on Gunter for Walla Walla. 1.1 seconds left. And Greg Sheely will get Amanda Toby into the game as the free throw is up and good. And I think he wants to get Rojas out of the game, Wes. They do not want to have any foolish fouls in the event that this free throw doesn't go.
I mean, especially when you take into consideration, we still got a whole quarter to play and a barn burner.
And the putback is good at the buzzer. Steele got free between the Warrior defenders. It was Briggs, not Steele. She has 6 all in this quarter, and the Titans close the quarter, and they lead 62-55. Back to Everett after this.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
With Wes Tucker, Mike Tatko back with you from Everett Community College in the final 10 minutes, barring overtime, the final 10 minutes for somebody here tonight. Right now, Lane West with a 7-point lead, their biggest.
And biggest of the game since the opening, and it was 6 points. So biggest in general. So Walla Walla led 6-0 to open things up.
Lane battled back. The Titans led 19-18 after 1 as the Warriors turn it over to begin the fourth period. It was tied 38 at half, and Lane on a 24-17 edge in the third period. They lead by 7. They won by 6 in the earlier meeting. And the winner plays Lower Columbia or Skagit Valley tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound loose and saved back in by the Titans, but right to the Warriors. Here comes Sailor Leafke running it up the court. Into the key, she'll pull it out and give it off to Mackenzie Gunter. And Cheney going to fire a deep three. Good. Jessica Cheney gets the Warriors back in it. 8 for Cheney, and it's 62-58. The Warrior crowd takes up a chant of defense as Gelsdorf inside. The turnaround jumper, no good, and rebound by Wilwan. Hitting the deck was Briggs. Back the other way. Come the Warriors. Gunter off to Cheney, going to fire it again. That's blocked and knocked out of bounds, I think, by Lane. Good job by Megan Fossen. She came out of nowhere to block that shot.
Well, and call me crazy, but I really haven't heard any crowd involvement up until now here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a lot of people across from us and very intently watching the game and certainly rooting for the outcome to come in their favor, but it's been a very well-behaved crowd, I guess you'd say, and that's because it's been a very well-officiated game. Fossen is fouled on the offensive rebound, and she'll have 2. And let's check the foul. If that's on Galiner, that's her 4th. So Holly Galiner has committed foul number 4. They'll get Lexi Robertson back in. And shooting will be Fossen, who has not been to the line yet tonight, and she knocks that one down. The Lane Titans are 8 of, well, let's check that. They are now 8 of 11 from the free throw line. She hits them both. And Lane leads by 6, 64-58. Nine of 12 now unofficially for Lane. Here's Gunter. Leafke thought about a 3, went by her defender. Now Cheney left corner, no good. And a foul, on Gelsdorf? If so, that's going to be her 2nd. And that is the first Lane foul of the period. And so the Warriors will have it underneath the basket. 8.5 minutes to play. And on the inbounds, Gunter got free and blocked by Rojas. Just when it looked like it was going to be an easy basket, it was blocked, but then Gelsdorf lost it out of bounds.
When Rojas, a demon up front and a demon on the back end as well with the defense.
And so Gunter to bring it in for Walla Walla. Cheney driving inside to Lexi Robertson, backing in and can't get it off because of the good defense. Cheney left alone. Her 3 no good. And rebound, Wilwand had it, lost it, and the Titans get it now. The white-clad Titans with the blue trim from right to left here at the Walt Price Fitness Center, Everett Community College, all alone. Somebody forgot where Megan Fossen is, and she has 4 points all in this period, and Lane leads by 8 at the 8-minute mark. 66-58. Cannot give up easy baskets like that in a game like this.
No, it's just a missed assignment. It happens, but this is the game where you can't afford for it to happen.
Gunter to the basket. Good! And the foul, I think, is going to be on Gelsdorf. So Mackenzie Gunter has 16. And it's 66-60. This is the exact score that Lane won the game by on December 8th. And the foul is on Gelsdorf, her 3rd. Gunter should be just 1 shot. I heard the PA guy say 2, but remember the basket went in. And McKenzie made it. A couple players hit the deck as they were trying to block out, and now it's 66-61. 7:40 to play. And Dietrich Denton nearly poked it away, but instead it's in the key. A short 10-footer. They cannot get the bounce, but the offensive rebound will not go either. That's for Still, and this time the Warriors come away with it. 66-61, 7:20 to play. Walla Walla 20-9, Lane 26-3. A battle of teams that have coaches that have 8 championships between them. Cheney from 3, good. She has 11.
Well, just when you think Lane's going to create some separation, here comes Walla Walla roaring back.
6 in a row for the Warriors, 66-64, 7-minute mark. And there's Gelsdorf, got past her person with a great offensive set that time, and she lays it in. And it's 68-64. Cheney thought about a deep three, but then thought better of it. Renfro, though, will shoot it, and rimmed out, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Titans. So the Lane Titans have a 4-point edge with 6.5 minutes to go. Now batted away. I was just going to say batted away, and Dietrich Denton is called for a foul. That's her third. And it'll be Lane basketball out of bounds. And coming back is Megan Briggs. Let's see what they do on the inbounds. It's Rojas. They leave. Jones alone. And what happened? Is it a foul on Rojas? It is. That's her third. And that is the third team foul on the Titans. 6:12 to go. It's still 68-64 in favor of Lane. They've led most of this second half. It was 38 all at half. They held a 7-point lead at the end of 3, and now it's 4.
And leading by 1 at the end of the first period, and then a tie in the second.
And Cheney couldn't get it to go, but the rebound goes right to Wilwand, who will reset it to Gunter. Lane has been man-to-man most of the night. And Mackenzie Gunter kicks it to Cheney, who was knocked out of bounds. The last time Mackenzie went through, she tried for one of those reverse lanes. It didn't work, so that time she kicked it to Gunter, or rather to Cheney, and it was knocked out of bounds. Rojas gets a bit of a break. Warriors down 4, still 5:45 to play. Underneath, the ball was off the hands of Wilwand and it went up and hit the backboard, and Lane comes away with it. I don't think that's a shot. I think it's just a turnover. And they leave Jones alone in transition. Her shot is short, but Fossen with the rebound put it up and in. Megan Fossen very quiet all night, Wes, until the fourth quarter, and she has 6 big points, and that's the difference in the game.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic show of force here late by Lane. Walla Walla trying to find their way back up.
Cheney underneath, and she's able to draw the foul on Still. First foul on Megan Still. And Cheney will shoot a pair here with 5:03 to play. 70-64 in favor of the Titans. And Jessica's free throw is good. And Galiner back with those 4 fouls. There comes a point in time where you just have to put her back in, and she fouls out, she fouls out.
It's still just a 2-possession contest here.
Yeah, good view from the basket as you watch that ball rim out. And now back the other way. 5 minutes, 70-65. That's the first missed free throw for Walla Walla all night. 10 of 11. Five-point edge, and Gelsdorf to the basket. Boy, such great body control by Kylie Gelsdorf. 72-65. Just when it looked like she might commit a charge, she skipped over, and she lays it in. Gelsdorf, 22. Gunter and Lane up by 7 again. Galiner to Cheney. Cheney, and Galiner steps through and puts it up with the left hand. It's good, and there's a timeout on the court. 72-67. It'll be a full timeout here. 4:22 remaining. The Titans hold a 5-point edge.
I chose EVCC.
We chose EVCC.
I chose EVCC. Sign up for a tour and find out why.
LCC has definitely prepared me to transfer to Oregon State because it's helped me with my study skills. I'm a much harder worker than I was in high school.
I had a great support base by the staff, and I've made some great friends that I think I'll carry on with my life.
I've definitely loved my classes. I've learned a lot. It's been a healthy environment.
Don't be afraid to branch out. The people here are awesome. I'm going to be in it for a while, but down the road I'll be finishing up and be ready to join the workforce.
Well, the final 4:22 here in regulation, and it's a 72-67 lead for the Lane Titans and Coach Greg Sheely. He has 5 championships in his 19 seasons at Lane, and he's squaring off with Coach Bobby Hazeltine, who has 3 championships. This is her 20th year at the helm of Walla Walla, and they played last year in the quarterfinals. Walla Walla winning on the way to a championship. Lane also defeated Walla Walla in the title game in the Tri-Cities many years ago. And on the inbounds, it's Megan Fossen, who has 8 fourth-quarter points. And it's 74-67, back to a 7-point edge. 4 minutes to go. Saylor Leafkey going to drive, going to leave it off for Galiner all alone, and she lays it up and in. Nice pass by Saylor. And it's 74-69. Fossen and Renfro really doing battle, and Fossen getting the best of it, but Fossen missed the shot and went over the back. And the Warriors are shooting free throws, as that's Fossen's second, and the Titans have committed 5 fouls. So you put the Warriors at the line, a pretty good free throw shooting team, 3:48 to go, and it'll be Kate Renfro, the sophomore from Horseshoe Bend, Idaho, who will shoot a pair for Walla Walla. 3:48 to go. And it's short. And now Rojas will return for the Titans, and Wilwand will go in for Renfro if she makes the free throw. Kate made the first 3-point goal of the night, and she missed them both, and the rebound comes down to the Titans. So an empty opportunity there that time for Walla Walla. 3:40 to go, Lane by 5. The winner gets either Lower Columbia or Skagit Valley. That'll be our 5 o'clock quarterfinal game tomorrow. And you can watch it right here on the NWAC YouTube channel. And, of course, in this single elimination format, the loser is done. 4 teams have already been eliminated. Gelsdorf backing her way in, and Rojas free throw line jumper no good that time, and Saylor Leafkey yanks it down. Still a 2-possession game as we approach the 3-minute mark. Leafkey to Cheney, who fires a 3 from the top of the circle. Off the iron, no good. Gunter had it, lost it, and Renfro comes away with it. Back to Gunter, new clock for Walla Walla. Renfro, a deep, deep 3, no good, and it's a held ball. Possession arrow to Lane. And so the basketball belongs to the Titans, and it'll be Wilwand back for the Warriors. 2:53. Now, Walla Walla West has only fouled twice, so they would have to commit some fouls to get Lane in that bonus down the stretch.
And we'll see if Walla Walla can take advantage of the fact that they haven't put Lane in the bonus just yet.
Titans going to use some clock here. Up 5, Coach Greg Sheely says, let's go out front and let's wind some clock. We're going to get down to 2:30. Driving is Gelsdorf, and a foul on the way. And if that's on Gunter, it's her 4th, and it is.
It is on Gunter. So a couple players in foul trouble for Walla Walla. It's Gunter alongside Galiner.
They both have 4, and Gelsdorf knocks it down. It's 75-69. Gelsdorf has been good at the line, 4 of 6 at least, and now 5 of 7, and the Titans are back up by 7, 76-69. Warriors need to run something here to get a little bit closer. Leafkey slipped, then regained her balance to Gunter, and a foul on who? Either way, it's a 2-shot foul if it's on Lane. And I think it's on Fossen, her 3rd. And so shooting will be Gunter. The Warriors were perfect at the line until a moment ago. They've missed their last 3. But Gunter breaks that streak. She has 18, and it's 76-70 with 2:16 to go. And the second one rattles home. Gunter with 19 points in the basketball game. 4 Warriors in double figures and 3 Titans in double figures. 76-71. Fossen backing in, now Jones. They'll run some time. We're down to 2 minutes. Shot clock at 8. Fossen. There's Jones. She got it. Emma Jones, a huge 3-point basket. And it's 79-71, 1:40 to play. Biggest lead of the game for the Lane Titans. Sailor Leafke trying to answer. Off the back iron, Gunter tips it to Wilwan. Good job by McKenzie. And the Warriors call a timeout. 1:31 to go. A break here from Everett Community College. Back after this. Well, we want to thank Jimmy John's, one of our great sponsors. The NWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Championships would like to thank Jimmy John's for their continued support of the best seat in the house. Each game, the contestant is chosen to sit on the couch during the game, and they receive a Jimmy John's sandwich. Jimmy John's, freaky fast, freaky good.
Boy, and those Jimmy John's sandwiches they gave us for lunch today.
I think we should do a game from down there, Wes Tucker.
Oh, I agree.
You think our boss Todd would let us do a game from down there?
Well, it's certainly a possibility.
Well, we'll ask him. Maybe the 10 o'clock game as Mackenzie Gunter drives in and scores for Walla Walla. 21 for Mackenzie, and it's 79-73. The Warriors have to trap, and they can afford to foul at least that time, or wait, before a foul was called, Lane called a timeout. A 30-second timeout. 79-73 is the score. And it gives us an opportunity to tell you about another fine sponsor. It's the Wounded Warrior Project. And the Wounded Warrior Project, more than 48,000 service members have been physically wounded during the military conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan. An estimated 400,000 are living with the invisible wounds of war, including post-war traumatic stress disorder, major depression, and traumatic brain injury. 1:09 left. In regulation, the Titans by 6. They called a timeout before Walla Walla committed a foul, so the Warriors still have 2 to give, and the shot clock is at 23. 2-possession game. And they leave Jones alone in the trap, but the Titans are not going to fire a 3 at this juncture. They continue to pass it around, trying to get away from Walla Walla. We're down to 1 minute, and now the Titans will have to play for a shot here, and the Warriors will not foul now. And it's stolen away by Jessica Cheney. She intercepts the pass. 50 seconds left. Warriors by 6. 2-possession game. Cheney driving and traveled. Tried to do a 2-foot stop, got caught between a tough spot and a traveling violation. It goes back to Lane with 42 seconds left. Titans by 6. And the Warriors have to foul, but it's Gunter who fouled out. Well, there's a lot of people on the court who don't have that many fouls, and if my calculation is correct, that's 5 on Mackenzie Gunter. And unless the Warriors come back, that will close out a fine sophomore career for Mackenzie Gunter from Marsh Valley, Idaho in McCammon, Idaho. Mackenzie Gunter ends tonight with 21 points, and it will not quite send the Titans to the line, Wes, because they have not committed enough fouls. But they'll have to foul here pretty soon, and Leafkey finally does. Either Leafkey or Cheney, and it's going to be on Leafkey, and it is her first, and shooting will be Gelsdorf. Gelsdorf has made both of her free throws here in this period. .35 seconds left. The free throw is good, and now it's a 3-possession game, and the Titans have put up 80 here tonight, 80-73. Really a heavyweight type fight. It was back and forth and tight, and Lane finally getting a little bit of space, and it's 8 points right now.
And I'm pretty sure that bucket right there is going to be the nail in the coffin.
Again, a 3-possession game. The Warriors need some baskets any way they can get it, and Cheney drives into the hoop and had it knocked out of bounds, and the Warriors will bring it in. The Warriors are out of timeout, so even if they score, they cannot stop the clock. Down 8. And it's Renfro and Leafkey. Warriors going to have to fire up some shots here. Saylor going to drive, and the clock is now down to 15 seconds. Cheney fires a 3. He rimmed out, no good. Rebound by Renfro. She'll take it out. She'll need to get something off as the clock is down to 10. And the Lane Titans, it looks like they're going to advance as Leafkey's shot is blocked. It's out of bounds. The Warriors get possession with 4.4 seconds left, and Greg Shealy can stand at half court and wave his hands and say do not foul, because his team is advancing to the quarterfinals with a record of 27-3 in the final 4.4 seconds, as Renfro will lob it into Cheney. Jessica from the deep corner back to Renfro, and Kate will have a shot blocked at the buzzer, and the Lane Titans celebrate. They have won it here tonight by a score of 81-73. They beat Walla Walla twice this year, and they avenge a loss in the quarterfinals last year. Lane will meet either Skagit Valley or Lower Columbia tomorrow. Great win for Lane.
Oh, fantastic win for Lane, and like you said, kind of a turnaround of the tournament last year. A chance for Lane to make a run at the title now. It's going to be a hard fight, as both LCC and Skagit Valley are going to be both formidable opponents. We'll have that game for you right here coming up in about a half hour.
Yeah, and that Lane game tomorrow will be at 5 o'clock. It'll be the quarterfinal tomorrow. So a long way to go for Lane, but they're through the first step. 81-73 over Walla Walla. I want to thank our friends at STSPN for helping us bring you this basketball game tonight. We have another one coming up at 6 o'clock. For Wes Tucker, Mike Tatko, have a good evening, everybody.